Hey, y'all, it's Bree Specific from What's the Word. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. here on YouTube and all other platforms as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all of that. Thanks for watching. Hey,
what's up? What's the word? So this morning, I want to say earlier this morning, a young lady lost her life on the CTA Red Line. She was shot by her girlfriend, and the reports that's been going around is that I guess the girlfriend didn't want to be with her no more. So first off, I want to just say condolences to the young lady and her life and her family, but I don't even know how to just this a transition. I just want to just get y'all thoughts on the situation and just overall. I'm start you, Chris. Yeah.
I think it's sad. I think it's unfortunate. I don't know. People just being, I don't know. Some people are really in toxic relationships. And I don't know. It's a up situation. I can't really say too much on it.
I got a lot to say on it. The reality is that in society, we gotta just stop. We have to stop buying into this culture of fear. If you don't buy these shoes, they're gonna laugh at you. If you don't got this haircut, this whole thing. I don't know the situation, but I know people, and I don't know the age. What were the ages?
They was around 25 to 30.
Come on, you young in life. You in life. So to go kill a significant other because they don't want to deal with you or whatever, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's easy for me to say because I'm not in a situation, but I think right now between social media, between the toxic energy in relationships right now, to feel you had to take it to that level and I'm seeing that more and more. I'm seeing more and more people committing suicide because they significant others ain't rocking with them no more. I'm seeing more people, more domestics is going up. You know what I'm saying? Both ways, men on women and vice versa. And I just think right now, being able to choose the right person is more important than ever, and also being able to be alone right now is more important than ever, because you might lose your life choosing the wrong person. I'll be honest with you, right now the culture, and I don't know how long they knew each other. Now, what if that was within a year? That means within a short amount of time, you lost your life to somebody you don't even really know like that. And, it's only a matter of time till we continually see this even more, because they're going to keep pumping the fifth. But with this situation, I mean, when you shoot somebody in bro, you said it was this morning, it was at night?
I think it was this morning, last night, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on, you threw your life away. It's other people. And for you to, we think so temporary nowadays. Like, I remember, and maybe I might sound crazy for this, I remember grandma or grandpa or whatever, they might have had a secret love, but they stuck together. Now, you might say whatever you want to say about that, but they stayed together 40, 50 years and stuff. Now people just crashing out. The crash out culture is at an all-time high. Kanye say, I don't care about crashing out. I do like all this stuff you done build, you just throw it all away. We gotta normalize not crashing out. I be talking that crazy too, man. I'll crash out, but I don't want to die for real. I'm just talking. So, some people is really taking this stuff literally, and we got to stop that. That's so ridiculous, to me. Like, they could have both been alive and moved on and all that,
But when you say that's the problem, though, people like yourself that got hundreds of thousands of followers, got a big platform, people got I didn't see you.
Yeah, I'm a bullshit ass. I know.
I just seen you take over plenty platforms.
Yeah, I'm wrong too. Yeah. I'm a part of the problem. I'm just being real. And it's not cool. I didn't say I was gonna crash out, and somebody might have thought that was cool. But I remember grandma say, "Hey man, you gonna jump off a bridge with somebody else?"
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But my dumb like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I say it in every interview. Aaron Mallory, this is my dog. He wrote a book. Are you persuaded? Are you persuaded? And we are persuaded by situations, man. People be sitting there thinking, and you'll be putting it in your head like, man, I bet she was somewhere. I'm gonna go, and then you're sitting. I give you a great example. This is super personal. This show you how real I am on what's the word. My mom just bought a brand new truck, $100,000 some truck. Worked all her life. Now she got it, right? And not even 20 minutes after she got it, she was like, man, I thought this shit was gonna make me feel better. Mm-hmm. I don't even feel like after that first 10 minutes, it didn't even matter. So that temporary whatever she got off of doing that to that girl, and I don't know the circumstances, so I'm in ignorance on it, but from what I'm hearing, and taking that girl's life, now you about to sit in jail for the rest of your life for somebody you probably didn't even really know like that. That's just is I could see crashing out about your kids. I mean, it's certain things to crash out for, I guess. Like, I could see, but it's like not that. So just to hear that, and on the red line, so you threw it all away on the train, on the bus. This is how low is mentally right now. At least kill Madison Square Garden. I'm just
you be like you was just you was doing so good.
I tried.
Oh no! I do want to shift it. I want to shift it. It's not a funny situation at all. I do want to shift it, but I want.
But it's sad. Red line is how cheap can you be?
Bruh, stop, bro.
Stop. Because it's. I want to take the conversation here, right? Because another part about it was the recordings of it. Like it was people recording her body. Mm-hmm. Like they just shot this girl on the red line. They shot people trying to resuscitate her and everything. Like, what's y'all take on that part of
it? We're very desensitized from that part as a society, just as people. People want to record everything. People, what are you recording? Because you really concerned about this girl and you don't know if she have identification on her and you want somebody to see it that might know her so her family can know. Or whether you recording it because you like, dang, somebody just died. I'm right here. My views finna go up. You finna be following me. Or you want to record it because you feel like you the hood journalist just because you got a phone and you be around. So, people are desensitized to it.
I want to add to I want you to stop. I want you to keep going. But it was a comment that somebody said that, like, this is the new news. This is the new media. So we need people to record this stuff this is how information gets out.
You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. Just because you're able to do something don't mean you should do it. Just because crack is right there, you gonna do it? You might. That's what your face giving.
I'm just saying something.
But it's like, no, some things you just don't do. Like, just because something is available for you don't mean that it's meant for you to do.
I agree.
You the cameraman.
I don't record nothing like that.
Yeah, like, and then what happens? People trying to get out the jam. Like, save yourself. This person might be ready to spray the whole CTA tray.
I mean, that's real. And I be liking this one of the main reasons, like, I love for Chris to chime in on these situations because he's coming from the Gen Z. Like, he grew up with nothing but cell phones. Like, he grew up when the internet was like, when your adolescent years, it's like when you becoming your thought process and when you're developing, the internet and cell phones was a thing. For us, when we was developing and coming up, like, we were still.
I had cell phone.
I mean,
no, it's the difference.
It is, but I had a cell phone. Don't make me sound this.
I'm just saying though, like our first cell phone.
My cell phone was black and white. It had like snake on it.
Yeah, they cell phones was iPhones and
touchscreens. You aged me too young. I'm not that young.
You was Nokia.
I had a chirp. I had the Blues Mobile. I had the chirp.
And how old were you?
You still couldn't record.
I was like 7.
He was like 7 years old. So when you matured and like actually can be like cognitive about things and coming to your own and picking out your own clothes. So let's say 12, 13 is when we come to that maturity age.
Right.
12, 13, what year was that?
2012.
2012.
Yeah, 2012 you was able to go on Instagram and like be like, all right.
You was able to go on YouTube.
Look at this style and yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, y'all coming from an era where they record everything, where the internet is everything. If you don't see it, it didn't happen. So,
look, I have to say this, bro. Let's have a real conversation. the worst thing that they could have ever did for is put cameras on these telephones.
Can we not say that word?
I'm sorry, on these black people telephones. Because you with a couple of exceptions, George Floyd stuff, when you capturing stuff that need to be captured, we very rarely are capturing the stuff that need to be. Oh, that's my phone. Oh, that's yeah. We very rarely capture.
How many phones y'all got over there?
Exactly.
That's Clippers.
We very rarely capture the stuff that really matters. But you see 10 doing this, 10 people do this, one girl, we capture the worst part of our society and we put it on presentation to the world.
I feel like we captured the good and bad parts. I just feel like there should be a limitation on what you're capturing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What is the perception of the image of the black man and woman globally based on what we put out? Not the images on TV. I'm talking about what do we, based on off them phones, what is the image that we cast globally?
What you mean? What's the image that we cast globally? There's a lot of different black men and women in the world. There's not one type.
No, we're not talking about the types of black people in the world. We said the image that's prevalent of the black man and the black woman to the global stage based on what we issue. What is that image?
I feel like there's no answer to this, because if I was to think about the image of a black man, a black woman that we would portray globally, I would say it would be, it's not nothing negative. I would say is it not?
I don't know, because you say
Listen, I'm gonna ask the question one more time.
A global image of a black person, because because when you say that, I'm thinking of like Beyonce or Jay-Z.
That's what I'm thinking. Black love. I'm thinking.
We talking about the global image of a black people
globally of the black man and woman currently. The global image is Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yes, it's perspective.
Give me the reason why. Give me a reason why. I don't want to influence your answer.
If we talking about the biggest image of a black woman and man, they are the biggest like black people
globally. People know them.
People know them everywhere.
So it's like two entertainers.
So let me interject, right? So based off what I think he's saying and your answer, do you feel like from an international standpoint, do people see the black American person and the first thing that come in their mind is Jay-Z and Beyonce? We on the same?
Yeah, or positivity, like she said, because you said they see a positive image.
That's what if I'm in New Zealand, if I'm in England, if I'm in Australia, if I think of the black American, the first image is gonna come in my head is.
We can't answer that because we in New Zealand. We not Australian.
That is
if
true.
It's coming from us, if it's coming from me personally as a black woman and what I put into my life and how I want to digest information and algorithms and stuff, I can see a successful black couple. If it comes from somebody who may have grew up different than me, they could probably see basketball player that might be married to a singer or a rapper or something like that. It's perspective. You can't just say like everybody feels like the initial image of a global black man and woman is somebody that either been in jail or somebody on the streets or like a rapper or somebody that's been a stripper or shaking.
That is the perception of our people.
You feel like
that's not a feel like it. The incarceration rates feel like that. The perception of the education system and the funding feels like that. Like, let's just talk the facts. The perception of the black man and woman globally is a beggar, a vagabond, and entertainment. A permanent underclass. I'm not saying that's what we are. I'm saying the perception is such based off of what is presented. When we presented ourselves on a political stage with Sister Kamala Harris, what was the first thing everybody, Megan Thee Stallion up there, and people got mad at that. Like, hold on, this is how you presented the black woman in power in our face? So we got to understand that we control our perception in this reality. So I get what you said. You're right. We're in a monolith. You got brothers that's doing crime. You got brothers that's doing surgery. But our perception is not positive right now. And it's through a lot of them phones because people stereotype people. What you want of them gangbangers? What you want of them? Like, look at Roland Martin. Look what he just said. He said, man, I got degrees. He said, man, I had a Texas A&M. I'm a graduate. And the dude walked up, hey man, did you play here? Or you got a kid that play here? They immediately thought that brother had an athletic relationship with Texas A&M. I've dealt with it myself. I was in, and it was funny, it was me and No ID. We was in an elevator in Beverly Hills, and I had a LA Clippers hoodie on. And this dude, he was from Switzerland or something, and No ID attested this. And this dude was like, hey man, what year you play for the Clippers? I'm slow. I'm like, no, I'm a acclaimed author. Oh, what book you were? I just started lying. You know what I'm saying? What the point being is, I was mad because my real reason being in that hotel, I was a musician. So I'm just saying that we got to change that, you know. But our perception right now, like, man, let's be real. If you see a young dude with them dreads and all of that, whether he could be in UCLA med school, if you don't know him and he dressed relaxed, you're gonna automatically associate it with something negative because of the image of stereotype.
And people got stereotype. But I guess my next question is, how do you change that, or how do we evolve from the mass media just digesting all of this, the negativity, or like the fighting videos? Because most of the fighting videos that come across your TL is black people.
They
People in the hood.
We gotta start.
Yeah, they be going. Look at you. They be going crazy. They make you stop and watch.
We gotta stop rewarding bad behavior.
But it's not always us that's rewarding it. It's the mass media.
No, that's us. Man, them niggas knock that nigga like we do the silliness.
I think it's all. I don't know. I feel like it's all like just dependent on what you like looking into. Like that's all your algorithm. Like a bunch of black people's gonna pop up on your timeline because you black. I'm pretty sure you liking posts about black people, right? You're gonna see black people fighting. Like if we was white, I'm pretty sure there's white videos of people fighting white people like each other. Like, but we aren't white, so we aren't gonna see that pop up on our timeline. I'm pretty sure pop news doesn't pop up on y'all timeline. Or nothing like that.
No, I don't get white teams. I mean, white.
You feel you don't get the white share. You don't get them talking about like Timothy Chalamet and all of that. Yeah. Like who? Exactly. He's a white actor. He's a white actor. He's popping. But like we not getting all of that because that's not our field. That's not the world that we live in. So we're not gonna see that kind of news.
So I'm personally hearing everybody's side. Bree wants to know how you fix it. Elder says we reward it. You're saying that's what you don't get on your feed. So you getting it on your feed because people are rewarding it, because people are engaging it and they're sharing it and they're recording it. That's what he's saying.
Right.
She's saying, well, how can we stop it? So it always just boils down to just moral of the person who got the phone, and just kind of turning it back to the young lady that lost her life on the CTA line. Like I personally don't feel like it was that whoever that individual was, it was their job to take pictures and videos to let us know that's what happened. It's a way you can say that this happened to somebody instead of showing the body of the video. Like the same thing with the Nipsey thing. Like the Nipsey thing, like we didn't have to see that. Like if the police don't release the footage or we don't get the videos in like real time of like her running up and shooting them so we can use it as evidence, I don't think those show the aftermath of my body being on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because I've seen folks post on Facebook or the internet where it was like, yo, I don't know, but somebody, this the license plate, they just got in a real bad car accident. Y'all might want to check on y'all loved ones, and this is what they had on. Like they read it, they wrote the post out. It wasn't like a video of them recording like a body laying on the ground. And then you gotta think like it's kids that have phones. Like kids, the younger they are now, kids be what 7, 8 years old. Like you said, you was what 7, 8.
Yeah.
I think I was like 9 when I got my first phone. So imagine me 9 years old and I got Facebook, I got Instagram because I done made like a fake account. And I'm seeing like this. People showing videos like that. Like I don't need to see that at a young age. And that's why kids grow up and they so desensitized to it now. Because they see it so young. And we need parental rights against that. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was seeing like back in the day, I was seeing gore videos. Like that used to pop up on just Facebook. Like the terrorists cutting people's heads off. They used to just pop up on your timeline.
I used to be on the little message chat rooms. So
you used to be on the party line. You look hot.
I think what we missing is it's not based on period of time. It's based on culture and societal norms, bro. They've been like, you go back in slavery. I know you hate when I go to slavery, but everything go to slavery.
I don't hate it. It's just
that's your history.
This one can go to slavery. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you had white kids, black kids, seeing people being mutilated, people being shot, duels. I'm not just talking about slavery violence to the slaves. I'm talking about white on white violence. People was dueling, shooting. You could just shoot somebody. Well, so we have that culture of we don't have a, like, let's say in Japanese culture, it's even the deers kneel because they have a culture of respect. I'm not saying that that's been total, but for the most part, they have a more, even in certain African cultures, it's more of a culture based on respect, love, dignity, honor. Here, it's about who can you violate. I love Peasy. That's one of my favorite rappers from Detroit. He was on a live. He's sitting in his sprinter relaxing. The first thing he said, man, I want to watch a movie here with a bitch. So the moment of leisure got to be tied into violating somebody? Like, this is and there ain't nothing wrong with him per se. That's American culture. That's culture. That's cracker culture. These things we want to push out to be upstanding to the point where you could record somebody bleeding out and be cool with it. Like, and we just like, man, dude leaking out. Like, how perverse is that? And we normalize it. So it is what it is, man. Sad.
But thoughts and prayers goes out to the young lady. I think her name is Mari.
Maria, that shouldn't have never happened.
Yeah, that should never happen to that young lady. Like I say, thoughts and prayers go out to her family, her friends, anybody that's posting the video. Take it down, man. Come on now, like, let's remove the video. We ain't got to get that. Like, let's have some respect.
Hey. What's up? What's the word?